Hi guys, I'm Rothaus. I'm a Ewing sarcoma survivor. My story actually begins on June 23rd, 2014, when I was finally diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. I went into the emergency room because my lower back had been hurting for 6 weeks, only to find out that not only did I have a broken back, but I had cancer and I needed immediate surgery. I ended up at AGH hospital, and this wonderful neurosurgeon who repaired my spine, my T10 vertebrae, and tried to dig out what he could of the tumor that was in my back. I got in with Hillman Cancer Center with Dr. Hussein Tabi. The thing about Dr. Hussein Tabi, he said to me, "I think you have small blue cell Ewing sarcoma." And then he said something to me that was very profound. He said, "I know what you have, and I'm gonna save your life." And as much as my head was exploding at the time, it got me that faith to say, okay, and put my trust in Dr. Hussein Tabi. I was originally told it was only going to be 3 months of chemo, 2 different kinds. Now I was hit with, it's going to be 9 months, 5 different kinds. So what do you do there? Here's what I realized, and it took a while. You have to beat this. You don't have a choice. You have to go through this. That's it. You have these children that you love. You have these parents that you love. You have these friends that you love. You have this job that you care about. This is what I thought about, and it was amazing. I don't know how I came about this, but I realized, well, you do it one day at a time. You do it one day at a time. So that's what I did. Each treatment I had, 12 hours, by the way. Each one of my treatments was a 12-hour treatment. Well, okay, what am I gonna do? Go into the hospital, did my treatment. I read a lot of books. I made a lot of friends on Instagram. And I realized that one day I'd wake up and it would be like, it's over. To make a long story short, I did 12 months of chemotherapy. And one day I found out, hey, this is your last day. I'm 5+ years chemo-free. That's a great feeling. Even when I was in treatment, even while I was still in my first treatment, I got hooked up with the Pittsburgh Cure Sarcoma from Dr. Hussein Tabi, Kurt Weiss, and Sue Sood, and all the others that started this wonderful organization. And I started this team. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's, never mind the bullocks, let's cure sarcoma. Available on Teespring. What a great idea to bring attention to sarcomas, because, as Dr. Tabi taught me, sarcomas are rare, 1% of the cancers. I had Ewing sarcoma. There's not a lot of research for that. So the PCS, Pittsburgh Cure Sarcoma, we do a lot of work to bring attention and bring research dollars for this. All the time, Dr. Tabi would come to visit me. He was always accompanied by Dr. Missy Burgess. He took me aside one day and he let me know that he was moving on to a new place. He was going to be going on to MD Anderson. He said something very pointedly to me. He said, Rod, I wasn't going to leave this place unless Hillman guaranteed that they replaced me with Missy, because Missy's always been with me. Missy is the greatest, and the two of them are the ones that saved my life.